Hey guys, it's Andy Fogarty here from the entrepreneurialdaddy.com, and I'm going to share with you just a real quick story that I overheard a conversation today that it was fascinating to me. It really drove some points home to me, and it actually made me very hopeful. I was very happy to see it. And I overheard a conversation between a salesman and his client, or his supposed client. And it, the thing that really surprised me was that it wasn't salesman-y. It doesn't look like he was trying to sell the guy a product, which clearly he was a salesman. I mean, he dressed the part. He's the way he spoke, the mannerisms. I mean, you can spot a salesman a mile away. But this guy looked the part, but he didn't act the part, which was the crazy thing to me, because generally, when you're out and about and you see something, you see a sale going on, it's going to be an interesting conversation, because they're always going to try to push something and, like, this is what you need. I am the expert. I know you need this. This is what you got to get. That didn't happen. What happened was the guy was just asking questions. In fact, if you didn't know that there was a conversation between a salesman and a customer, you would think that they were just two guys getting to know each other, trying to become friends. That is how the conversation went. Both of them were talking about family, business, what they did on their last vacations, the issues they have with their kids running around all the time. And this was coming from the salesman as well. So not only was that salesman asking the questions, listening about this guy's life and his business, but he was also letting the guy into his life and his business and the same issues that he has. So he wasn't trying to sell the guy anything. I mean, the guy already knew what he was there for. He already knew he was there to sell him something, and he probably already had made up his mind what product he was going to buy and whether or not he was going to buy more. He didn't need to know. He didn't need to have the sales pitch. And this salesman knew that. He just wanted to be a part of the guy's life and a part of his conversation to find out if the product that he was thinking of really suited him. He wanted to, give him the best service that he could. And that is what is lacking so much in businesses. Not just online businesses, but offline businesses, definitely in offline businesses. We hear a lot about being a part of the conversation and social media and all these kind of things for online businesses, but when you go out in the real world and you walk inside of a store, you're still getting pushed the sale. No, they don't want to hear about, what are your actual needs. They might ask you, well, what are you looking for? But in their mind, they really know what they're trying to push. They know what their sale items are that day. They got to get it to you. Maybe if they sell more of these, they're going to win their little contest. No. Think about if you went to buy a car, and that car salesman, as soon as he came up to you, I mean, we all know what car salesmen are like. It's true what they say about car salesmen. So if you went out to buy a car salesman came up to you, and instead of immediately asking you how much you had to spend, what are you there for, how many, what color do you want, let's go look at these, I can get you in one of these today. Instead, he asked you about, well, how many people do you have in your family? Do you guys carpool a lot? How much do you drive a day? Do you guys take a lot of vacations? Do you have 5 kids in your family? How old are your kids? Are they going to be needing car seats? What if he actually asked you all those kind of questions and made you part of the conversation and actually joined in with that, instead of trying to push something on you, but actually found out what your real needs were and tried to help you fill those needs, instead of trying to get the biggest bang for the buck, try to get the biggest sale. Because if I had someone come to me like that and I bought a car from them, I would not only tell everyone I knew to go to that one guy to buy their cars, or I would go back again and buy more cars from them, definitely. And that's the same case with any kind of business. Just care, be a human. Don't try to be a sales robot trying to make the sales all day long, because you have no idea what that one person, how many people they're going to go out there and tell and bring others back to you just because you were helpful, nice, and actually gave a crap about what it was that they needed. So that's the point that was really driven home to me today, listening to that conversation. It just reminded me so much on how just being a real person and caring about your customers, how much that makes a difference, both online and offline. If you're in business, you're there to help people. So help them. Bye, guys.